Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 4 of Persona 4 Golden. You're wondering why I'm standing here in Junez, right next to this lady. Well, as it turns out, this is another new update from Persona 4 Golden. For you see, this lady here not only gives you tomatoes, but also tomato seeds which you can eventually garden later on in May. So that way you'll have something that'll give you 20 SP as opposed to 10. I mean, it's better than tap soda, and on top of that, it costs less to plant them. Although it takes days for them to be harvested. And this would eventually be Haru's ability in the original Persona 5. I don't know what her ability is in Royal, because, let's face it, I'm not touching that game. Anyway, we're here in the Velvet Room, and this is the second hidden event in the Velvet Room. And Marie had dropped her poem. Let's read it, shall we? And just listen to the cringe.
Seafoam, listen to my voice. My shouting, bellowing voice. Here I am, pouring my blood into my words, yelling at the very edge of the world. I am the little mermaid, unable to return. The little mermaid, faded to foam. The little mermaid.
Reminds me of all the stuff I wrote in English class. Yeah, it was almost as corny as that. But nonetheless, her poems suck.
I said no.
And she doesn't like people reading her poems. That's one of the quirk about Marie. Whenever somebody reads her poem, she goes into her complete and utter tsundere fit. What an unlikable character. Seriously. But we still have to spend time with her in order for her, and actually get her to max level, in order for her to unlock the final level of the game in Golden. Or at least the final events to the final level of the game in Golden. So therefore, that's the case. And oh yeah, I accidentally unlocked... No, actually I unlocked Margaret's... Okay, I've unlocked Margaret's events because I've already did this back in my other playthrough. And sorry if you saw my mouse. Now then, there's two other books here. Easy Origami, which by the way will allow you to make origami faster and successfully all the time, and English Made Easy, which will help you gain more money from translating. Which by the way, those jobs will be available at the beginning of June, so therefore, at least you have books that'll allow you to make more money off of translating and actually have more effective origami work, so you'll get more stats from it. Alright, next up we have a new scene here, and it is actually gardening. So let's get to that, shall we?
Good morning. We're growing veggies at school. The teacher gave us seedlings and told us to try growing them at home. I asked Dad, and he said I could plant them wherever I want. I don't know where's good, though. The place next to the house? Mm-hmm. We don't use it, but it's our yard. Is that where we're gonna plant the seedlings? Is this where we're gonna plant the seedlings? veggies will grow? I'll do my best to take care of them. Hey, I want to make a sign. No one will know what we planted until the veggies grow. I gotta write down that there are veggies growing here. Yay! Thanks! We did it! I'll be in charge of watering the plants. Okay, we planted them together, so we should grow them together too. If a lot of veggies grow, will our house be like Juness? I can't wait!
And from here on in, gardening will be a thing. You can plant them in the daytime, and although it will take a day for you to actually start planting seeds, you can also maintain them as well, or replant seeds or harvest them. Whenever a vegetable is ready to be harvested, you could harvest them while you can, but if you take too long, they will start to wither. So that's the only new thing about Persona 4 Golden. Although in 5, the plants don't wither. You just gotta wait till you meet up with Haru. I don't know if they changed that in Royal, but 5, yeah. But quite frankly, you're playing just about the same thing in Royal than what you are in Persona 5. So I'm practically playing the same thing, just for the alterations and the difference in gameplay with Okamura's dungeon. That's it. And also the last dungeon, but I'm not even worried about that. Let's go on ahead and go to the Midnight Channel because we actually get something new for this event. After we finish visiting Kanji's dungeon for the first time, you talk to Teddy. Teddy will give you the gag glasses. That's right, those gag glasses that Yukiko was laughing her ass off with when she first got them, all the way back in like part 18 or something like that. Yeah, part 18. That was a way long ago part. And everybody in the investigation team that is visible can have these. Even Teddy, actually. I don't think Teddy has one, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you have these gag glasses and you can put them on at any time. Also, there will be a chance that if you actually run into the fox after you beat a dungeon, you'll end up getting a bone which will give you 10 SP. Or, yeah, that's right, 10 SP. I mean, I could pat him on the head and he'll give me a snuff soul, but that's it. So yeah, there's not much else to say or not much else to point out. On that note, we're going to be going over to the Contrarian King because things have changed in that fight. Contrarian King is no longer like vulnerable to ice. I mean, other magics actually do the most damage to him, but he's no longer vulnerable this time around. Because Contrarian King was actually vulnerable to ice at one point. Oh god. Damn! He's actually a lot stronger and they upped his level. I so totally forgot about that. Yeah, thank God we can restart battles, but you see, the Contrarian King is actually at a level 35 as opposed to level 25 like in the original game, which we would have actually stood more of a chance against the Contrarian King as opposed to what we are now when the leader just almost got killed in one hit. Jesus Christ. Rampage and Hysterical Slap is no joke. And I really wish I would have had something to actually lower its attack. I would be so in good shape right about now. But magic is going to be the key to actually do the most damage. I mean, physicals may work, but magic is definitely the key. And you want to know what else is the key? Well, Megiddo spells and Smart Bomb. But unfortunately, I only have one Smart Bomb, and more importantly, I do not own a Persona with Megiddo. God forbid if I did. And I'm going to raise up, and I went there and raised up the leader's evasion, so that way he'll probably miss the next time I get hit. But here's a good thing about the stats now in Golden. You could stack them. You could stack them to where they can last more than just 3 turns. We almost got him. We almost got him. And, oh no. Are you shitting me? No! This guy just wrecked Yukiko and Chie. And here's the thing, folks. This is on very hard. So you could expect things like that. And no, I actually yes, I did alter the difficulty stats, but it is on very hard. However, it's on very hard to the point where I'm going to be gaining money, gaining experience points, doing more damage, and also taking less damage. It's too bad taking less damage for us means we're not one shot. We're like 2, 3, 4 shot, I think. But nonetheless, that was the Contrarian King, and now for Kanji. Something's a little bit different with Kanji, because last time in Persona 4, Kanji did not have makeup. He does now. Also, Kanji now drains lightning, so using Izanagi against Kanji is a bad idea. And then there's Nice Guy and Tough Guy. Nice Guy's weak to fire, Tough Guy is weak to ice. And if you spam ice on Tough Guy, that'll keep him out of the fight. Oh yeah, and Tough Guy's HP is now been almost equal to Kanji's. It's like 2,500 as opposed to I think it's Tough Guy, I'm making sure, yeah. As opposed to Nice Guy, who still remains at 800. So basically speaking, until Nice Guy is... Oh, I got it wrong. It's Nice Guy is weak to ice and Tough Guy is weak to fire. Sorry about that. A little bit of misinformation here, but... Tough Guy is at like 2,500. And the whole point you want to do is make Tough Guy and Nice Guy dizzy. And Shadow Kanji right off the bat will poison males and will also enrage females. And seeing as how Nice Guy is down for the count because he is stunned, we just need to completely dominate Nice Guy so we can get him out of the battle. The sooner Nice Guy is out of the battle, the better. And let's try to... Let's see if I can Makacha him. And... Aw, damn! Because, yeah, trying to silence that guy would be very beneficial. Especially if he's not able to use his buffs. Ha! I got an achievement! It's Tactical Fighter. Fantastic. And Nice Guy is almost dead. I mean, even though Tough Guy has resistance now, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Tough Guy is still injured. Oh, and down goes Yosuke. Oh yeah, I forgot. Kanji can also put on buffs and debuffs as well. And Nice Guy has Repatra. Crud. But at least their cheese has been neutralized for the time being. Because I'm about to get rid of Nice Guy. Let me just think of something to get rid of him with. Actually, no. I was trying to find something to cure Yosuke's poison, because Yosuke having poison is a bad thing. And I don't have anything that cures poison. Lovely. Well, this won't last too long. It may do some damage to Yosuke, but it won't last too long. Let's see. I could just go on ahead and attack these guys. It would be in my best interest to do so. And I will not put it on him, I'm going to put it on you. Because I'm going to put Rakunda on
You're gonna pay, damn it.
Shadow Kanji in just a moment as well.
Poisoned.
And down goes Nice Guy. Now, we want to try to capitalize off of Tough Guy being weakened, and also capitalize off of Kanji being weakened. Because their defenses are still down. Might as well go all out and try to wreck him as soon as humanly possible.
I've already made my decision.
Alright.
To go through with this.
I think this is where he's going to start spamming Frantic Jolt, I think. Or Roar of Wrath. He's going to add that too. I forgot about that. Actually, that's not a bad idea, because see, even though Yukiko's your healer, the fact that Yukiko and Chie are actually stronger, and I also got them stronger weapons too, which is why they're doing more damage, is going to be easier to take care of Kanji now, since these two are completely pissed. Why am I using that? Okay, no, we're not using that. We're going to be using Sonic Punch. Or Sukukaja. We're going to use that, actually. That way the hit rate will be pretty much a given. Oh my. Well,
weird.
Shadow Kanji is almost dead.
No matter what.
And he's pretty much going to go for a Fanatical Spark again. With Yosuke being the only one falling.
Are you alright?
Oh crap, he's got Revolution. That means his critical is going to go up. We're gonna keep spamming Rakunda, so that way he'll have less defense than what he does now, and we'll probably take him down in this next hit, hopefully. Or Yosuke is just going to try to debuff him, and unfortunately to no avail, he couldn't. And he's down for the count. Chie's got him right there. Yeah, you shouldn't have pissed off Chie and Yukiko, just saying. And with that, sir, wow. It's not as much as Yukiko's, but still, that's a lot of experience points, folks. I sure could use that, especially with the fusion. By the way, in the next part, I'll show you what happened with Matador here. I mean, it's not like we're really gonna need Matador, but still. Alright, next up, we're going to actually check on the plant, because it's only got one day before we can harvest some stuff. And I'm showing this off because this is actually a way for you to get closer to Dojima and Nanako so that you can hurry up and finish up their social links before November and October respectively.
They seem to be coming along.
And I'm actually liking how Golden is giving you more and more opportunities to finish all of your social links on the first game. And then there's the fact of the Reapers being in the first game. And Margaret, if you complete all the social links, or should I say complete her social link and beat all of the optional bosses. But what we're doing right now, we're practically harvesting all the crops, and we're going to be getting those tomatoes. And those tomatoes are going to actually be worth it because they're healing 20 instead of 10, unlike peach seeds. So on that note, it's time for yes, Tanaka. We just can't have one episode without him. But this is the introduction of Tanaka's amazing commodities. And actually, if you see, there's a picture of Tanaka on the TV, something that was not there in the PS2 game, and I already have a playthrough of the PS2 for comparison. So there is that. But if you probably haven't notice all the money that I have. I have like 375,000 yen. I can pretty much buy a good number of things. And it's basically all going to be put to good use. Primarily Margaret's social link, because Margaret's social link is so goddamn expensive. I just want to point that out to you. And on that note, later on Sunday, Ko calls you, and here's the reason why I'm so adamant for you to be at level 3 in Golden. Because, you did not have the option to do this with Ko. Actually, this was automatically given to you through Daisuke's portion of the Strength Social Link. You can actually now get the book that you're trying to get, which is the Little Witch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Lovely Witch Detective. Yeah, you got that book through Daisuke and not through Ko. But reading that book will actually raise your understanding, if I'm not mistaken, and your knowledge. So it's a really good book. That would be the book, by the way, that again is on Daisuke's run, but they put it on Ko's instead to make it easier for you. On top of the books that you're going to be buying from the store at twofold or threefold, or you could probably buy them all if they end up on the shelves. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, while this is a touching moment where you may end up becoming friends with Chie and Ko for that matter, we still got one last thing to do before we call it a part. Part-time jobs are a thing. Oh yeah, Dojima welcomes you home this time when he comes home instead of Nanako. That's a nice attention to detail, but part-time jobs are a thing. However, we have a new part-time job for Golden, something that was absent without leave in the PS2 version of Persona 4. So let's just go into... Yeah, see, I was also thinking of going to Junes, and I forgot you can't go to Junes in the nighttime. You can only go in the daytime. So we have no choice but to go to the shopping district, and we are going to be going to show off the dishwashing job. And that would be at the Shiroko, the Shiroku strip joint, or adult club, if you will. It's technically a strip joint, but that's just me. But whatever the case, folks, she gives you an option to work, you work there, since you picked up the flyer to do so. And by the way, you will need knowledge. And thankfully, the ability to gain more knowledge was already given to us when we read that book. So on that note, we can start washing dishes, and after we wash the dishes, we'll end up getting some random stats, as well as only $1,000 depending on the job. Or is it just $1,000? I'm pretty sure 1,000 yen. It's pretty sure it's 1,000 yen. But whatever the case, folks, as we are washing dishes in the bar, something that was actually done in Persona 5. I'm trying not to compare that game again. I think it's safe to say that we are pretty much done with all of June's... We're pretty much done with all of June's... actually all of May's events. Next time we're going to start with June, and also we're going to start with a couple of ranks of Margaret, because we haven't gotten to the point where we've unlocked the rest of them. See you guys next time, and then we'll actually get back to the main story.